Moving on, investors should take advantage of the incentives offered in special economic zones, even as government explores their creating centers of investments that are fit for the future.
Speaking after a tour of the Tatu City Special Economic Zone, Investments Cabinet Secretary Lee Kinyanjui said Kenya offers a stable environment for businesses for the long term and that the government is implementing reforms that will promote investment in the country.
With Africa experiencing robust growth, the continent is becoming an increasingly attractive destination for investors. During a tour of the Tatu City Special Economic Zone, CS Kinyanjui emphasized that for Kenya to position itself as a preferred investment hub, there is need for regional collaboration and creation of a sustainable, investor-friendly environment. He said investment incentives offered in Kenya are competitive and at par with those provided by more developed African markets, and that Kenya is keen on establishing future-ready investment centers.
We also have competition within African countries, including Nigeria and others. I think that is true. And I think we must always be alive that the incentives we give must also take a continental sort of perspective. If somebody is thinking between Ethiopia or South Africa and Kenya, I think we have tried, and I don't think we have succeeded in all of them.
The Cabinet Secretary also highlighted Kenya's long-term business stability and the government's willingness to implement reforms that will enhance the investment climate in the country.
I just want to say, in the context of anybody who is looking at 10, 20, 30 years to come, irrespective of what benefits you may be given in Ethiopia, I don't think you can beat Kenya. Because, stability is very critical when you're thinking long-term. And I think this is probably one of the few countries where there's noise, but in terms of business stability, you can run your business for the next 10, 20 years without having to worry. Issues to do with the rule of law, I think are also very critical, that what is promised in law, if you don't get it, you can go to court.
He said ongoing stakeholder engagement is critical to shaping policy direction and providing actionable feedback. Companies setting up operations in special economic zones across the country benefit from a range of incentives, such as reduced corporate tax rate of 10% for the first 10 years, that rises to 15% for the next 10 years, compared to the standard 30%. The businesses also enjoy VAT zero rating on goods and services and exemptions on import duty and stamp duty. Wari Mujenga for Prime Edition.